My name is Hermione Neely, and this is my sister, Nigeria Neely.
We never really knew my dad. He has never been in our lives, and we've never really had any kind of connection with him. My mom, she has always been the one who took care of us, but she passed in 2016, so my mom is no longer in our lives, and we've just been kind of on our own. We were very close to my mom. She was like our best friend. We went to her for everything. She was just always someone who encouraged us. It took a big chunk out of our life and left a big hole or a big gap when she passed, and it's never really been the same. So our experience at 180 was when we first arrived, we had a dinner, and this is where we kind of really got to know everyone and kind of introduced to our small group. We ate, and then we would have a service, and then we would go back to our host home and we would talk, and we would have small groups, and we had
A lot of fun.
Yeah, this is fun.
The first time I heard the gospel at 180 Weekend is through small group. It wasn't like a certain prayer that you had to pray. That's what I got brought up thinking it was, like you had to pray a certain prayer, but that's not what it was at all. We talked about the gospel and my belonging to God and how I wanted to repent of my sins and get closer to Him.
My experience at 180 was when I also got saved, because I was not saved before. The gospel really is God sent His Son Jesus to die for us, and He saved you, and that you're nothing without Him, and that He's what you need, and that needs to be proof of how you live your life. And that was something that we were never taught at different churches. They didn't think that you had to change your life or that you had to live a certain way. But that's the biggest difference, and it makes all the difference now that we know what the gospel truly is.
After 180, I changed a lot spiritually, and I grew a lot spiritually too. Like, I read my Bible a lot more, and I know how to study it better.
And I've grown so much being connected to Parkwood. I've read my Bible a lot more. I've learned to pray. I've learned what it's like to be friends with people who are going to pour into you spiritually and uplift you and point you to Christ. In our home lives, we've never really felt like we belonged to anybody. We have always felt isolated and neglected and not loved or cared about. And at Parkwood, with our small group and the people we know now, we finally feel like we belong to someone, and we have a family and people who actually love and care about us and want to see us grow. It's indescribable kind of, because, you know, we've never really had someone besides my mom who cared about us so much and who wanted to see us grow and who helped us so much and who was just there. And we never truly felt like anybody cared. So to have some people who aren't even really kin to you, who are just your faith-related family or people who you go to church with, to have them care more about you than your own family is something that you just, you know, it's amazing. Like, our small group and Parkwood and our church, it's like the only family we really have, and we finally feel like we actually belong to somebody.
You should come to 180 because it's really good. Like, it's gonna be really eye-opening and you're just gonna love it.
It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah.